All right, Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers out there putting out this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you, brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. And we bring it out every single day of Great Babylon America collapsing in more ways than brothers can actually keep up with. So many things happening in the headlines. But today we're going to go into three short videos here. And you can see here just, a very, very small percentage, of the things that are taking place here in America. And you can see how the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is having Esau tear down his own kingdom. Now, we always bring out this scripture here, 2nd Ezra 15, which goes into the citizens of Great Babylon America, and across the earth, but in particular, we're talking about Great Babylon America, not regarding their government. Now, before I show you this video, let's take a look at this word preemptive, because what you see going on right now is a preemptive strike, okay? Preemptive strike actions. And the word preemptive means serving or intended to preempt or forestall something, especially to prevent attack by disabling the enemy. And you people better believe that the elites, okay, the people who are the short callers on this earth, see everybody else as the enemy, which is why you're going to see the MOTB, a cashless society, okay, and great tribulation here in Great Babylon America, starting with the tribe of Israel, us so-called Black Americans and Latinos. Before I bring out this video, let's go to 2nd Ezra 15, down verse 15. It reads, "For the sword and their destruction draw it nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power." And why do you think this is going to take place? Because the kings of Great Babylon America have failed its people. Okay? Have failed its people. So check out this preemptive strike that's going on right now.
Addressing concerns over gun violence, the Biden administration has announced the establishment of a centralized hub to assist in the implementation of red flag laws. The Department of Justice revealed the launch of the National Extreme Risk Protection Order (RPO) Resource Center, designed to provide training and technical support for the enforcement of red flag laws across states and localities. Red flag laws enable authorities to respond to concerns about individuals who may pose a threat to themselves or others by temporarily restricting their access to firearms. Red flag laws empower law enforcement and other designated individuals to petition the court for the temporary removal of firearms from individuals who exhibit dangerous behavior. Once a red flag order is issued, individuals may be prohibited from purchasing firearms, and existing firearms may be temporarily seized by law enforcement. The launch of the ERPO Resource Center signals the administration's commitment to addressing gun violence through proactive measures, while also sparking debate over the balance between public safety and individual rights.
Now, as you saw in that video, okay, one of the things that stood out to me is they were talking about dangerous behavior. Now, this thing that they're talking about right now, which is considered to be a red flag event, in which they're setting up a site in which people can go and talk about, or basically rat out people that they think are dangerous. They said dangerous behavior. What is dangerous behavior? Now, I can tell you for sure what we are doing in this truth, going on the highway and the byway with these signs, talking against the wickedness, okay, of this place, against the wicked rulers of this earth. That's considered dangerous behavior. So we as the prophets, we expect that these people are going to come up against us at some point in time. We anticipated that they're going to come up against us, okay? But you people out there, you're not prepared mentally for what is coming. So this man is setting up, he's doing a preemptive strike in which he's setting up a website in which Soft-minded people, people that want to continue to live in peace, which there is no peace here in Great Babylon, America, that want to continue their life of dependency on the wicked, are going to rat out those that have a voice. And they can point their finger out at anybody. Okay? So there was that video. Now, we're going to go into another video here. Okay? And we're going to take a look at how the wicked is nullifying everything here in Great Babylon, America. But before we go into that, let's go into the book of Romans 3:3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Should the unbelief make the faith of power, God, without effect? Power forbid. Yea, let power, God, be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged." Now we go there and we telling you, all our videos are about what? Judgments that's coming on Great Babylon, America. Judgment that's going to come on the tribe of Israel, or so-called Blacks and Americans and Latinos here in Great Babylon, America. The Lord has promised to cut off 2/3, which is 66% of our people are going to die here one way or the other. Okay? Either the famine, the sword, the lake of fire, okay? Or the beast of the field. Pestilence. Okay? Now let's take a look at that word nullify. And it means to declare null and void, render null and void, invalidate. Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, the powers to be here on this earth, are nullifying the way of life of the Babylonians here. Okay? And a lot of you people are asleep. They're closing down businesses and turn them into prison camps. Okay? In which they're going to incarcerate those that resist, those that somehow found a way around their preemptive strike of disarming you. Okay? They're nullifying your pride. Okay? Your sense of security. This is what's happening. Everything is being nullified here in Great Babylon, America. Let's go into the book of 1 Thessalonians, starting verse 2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." How did the Lord say he would come? As a thief in the night. Do thieves come while you're awake? While you're aware? While you're prepared? Absolutely not. So the Lord has sent out his prophets out on the highway and the byway on the unicorn, men of low degree here in Great Babylon, America, to warn his people and also to let the world know his intention. He gave us the identity of the devil that the Bible speaks of, which is a so-called white man. And every action written in the book, in the Bible, of what this devil will do, the so-called white man is executing right before billions of people's eyes, yet still they choose to sleep, or they are still asleep. And it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them, as travail upon a woman with trial, and they shall not escape." And they shall not escape. You people are not going to escape the judgments. This man has started a preemptive strike. He's nullified your sense of security. He's nullifying it. Okay, your way of going about business, your jobs, everything. We just saw, what is it? Family Dollar store, okay, is going to close down. Thousands of jobs. Look at the faces of who work here. You'd think it would be a lot of Eves, right? No. A lot of these stores, the jobs of these Edomites is at low level. Don't mind what Hollywood put out there. The majority of Edomites are peasants. But it says, "Ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should not overtake you as a thief." We're the ones that's the watchmen. Do the watchmen sleep? Do the watchmen not blow the trumpet or the horn? That's what we do. So imagine the fact that we have to bring up what you consider to be bad news every single day. The Lord raised up certain men to be able to do that. To not sit back and think about, gee, you know what? Maybe there is a shred of light here in Great Babylon, America. No, this place is darkness. but we are the children of light. It says, ye are all the children of light and the children of day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Okay? A preemptive strike to disarm, because they do not want that insurrection against them. They understand it too. The devil knows what's written. Okay? Put disbelief in your head, but we're letting you know that it's already been written. So the Lord is going to bring it to pass. This man is nullifying your way of life right before your eyes. And there's so few that see it. But we are showing it to you. Because why? We are sober. Okay? Now I'm going to bring up this final video here, because what you're going to see here with this company. And when I watched this, it actually was kind of like a little bit of amusing for me, because the engineer that was part of the people that was impacted at this company, remember they're trying to bring out these EVs, electric vehicles, which you saw society will never get to that level. It's not possible. They can't even fix the current road. But the surprise in these people, look, again, they live in darkness. They don't even believe their own prophets who are coming out, and telling them that this place is going down. They call them preppers, conspiracy theorists, whatever. They laugh at them. How much more so you think they're going to laugh at the true prophets of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, raised up in these days, who are standing out there looking a little bit raggy and poor, reading out the Bible. Okay? So they're definitely not going to hearken to the warning that we are told to give to the entire earth, because the devil knows he has but a short time. So he's coming with great fury and terror. It's already started. Okay? So check this out.
After being employed at Stellantis for over a decade, this mechanical engineer recently started believing his job was on shaky ground.
I was concerned because I heard rumors a couple weeks ago regarding cuts to salaried employees.
Around 8 p.m. Thursday, 400 technology workers at Stellantis, including this engineer who wants to remain anonymous, received an email informing them not to report to work Friday. Instead, they would be on a mandatory remote workday, and they were required to attend an operational meeting at a designated time. But when workers attended those meetings, they received devastating news.
It was a mass firing of everybody that was on the call.
The news felt like a punch in the gut.
Of course it was. Yes, absolutely.
Fox 2 requested an on-camera interview with Stellantis, but instead we were provided a statement which reads in part, "While we understand this is difficult news, these actions will better align resources while preserving the critical skills needed to protect our competitive advantage as we remain laser focused on implementing our EV product offensive and our Dare Forward 2030 strategic plan."
Now, as you saw inside the video, they totally were they did not expect it. A meeting turned into what? Termination. How many of them lived the high life? You see, when Jake went to college, or Jake go to school, or Jake went to the job interviews, and Jake now already got the job. A lot of time, what did Great Babylon set up? Identify yourself. So we would do that. They say identify yourself so that we could, have affirmative action or fair hiring practices. And once you put on their Negro, then they knew right off the bat not to call you in for the interview. And none of these people who are impacted give a rat's ass. Okay? But here they are right now experiencing what we never even got to experience, which is to get hired into a really nice, high-paying job. So this is part of that tribulation that's going to be going on here in Great Babylon, America. You people are not going to escape the tribulation. You're going to be impacted from Jacob's trouble also too. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 2. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh Shai answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. We are seeing everything manifest, and that's why we give glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for it. It's coming to pass, and we love it. We love it. We anticipate being persecuted. We anticipate that some of us are going to be put to death. Everything that we own or have, taken away. But this is only a temporary time for us. Our true heritage comes after we leave here and taken out of this place, while the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai continue to judge this place, and then we come up and clean up. So, Lord willing, the elect was edified with this. I just thought I'd bring this out. There's a whole lot of things going on in Great Babylon, America, and as a watchman, we continue to watch the headlines and filter it through the scriptures to ensure the elect of Yasharala, or so-called Black Americans and Latino that are here and forbear, continue to stay in this truth. So let's close up by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahshai, by Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise brothers out there putting out the truth, faithfully fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom.